I don't know if that'll show it, but that's what I do. It's a lot of saw log right there, actually, more than I expected. You know, it's funny with these trees here, they always look bigger once you get up close and personal. Now, that was a 28-inch bar. I used every inch of it. But look how cleanly that broke. Well, it's another gorgeous day. I mean, not a cloud in the sky. Temperature is up a little bit. And since we've had a string of beautiful days, the ground has dried out quite a bit. So, going back into the swamp, but on the way up, I'm going to cull a tree. And something I do partly because it's nice to get a quick hit, and the other reason is because I do have the time on trees like this. They won't be a lot of money in terms of the log, but getting rid of some of that canopy allows others to grow, which someday might be money. It's an investment. And so that's why I do them. And I guess the other reason I'm going to do this tree is yet another case. Let me go down and walk to it. It's another case where the approach a person uses to get it on the ground has to be based in safety, not necessarily in efficiency, speed, production logging techniques. That whole, you know, hot online discussion at times, Humboldt, conventional, bore cut, game of logging, whatever. And really, this has been a tapped tree. You can look by that kind of barrel shape it has. So I'm probably going to end up cutting it right there for the saw log. I have the distance from that point up there where I'll probably cut the butt off down to the root and root flare to work with. See if I can work around metal. And you know there's metal in there just based on some of the deformities it has. So that's part of the game, is to try to work around the metal. And I'm going to use my smaller saw. The chain's cheaper in case I hit another tap or barbed wire or whatever. And the plan on this one here is to find a place comfortable. And I'm going to gamble that that piece of wood right there, see that one right there? That has some strength to it. I'm going to put my hand in there to see, because I have to have something to wedge to. I may have to cut further up in order to get wood that's strong enough to wedge. Because this tree wants to go to the right across the road. If you look at the way it's weighted just a little bit to that side. But I want it to go out there somewhere. Basically 180 degrees from where it naturally wants to go. And a couple things I want to stress is these are not how-to videos. I'm not telling you how to do a tree, and I'm certainly not trying to pitch one style of cutting versus another. The only thing you're getting out of these videos is how I happen to tackle the problems at hand. And if there's something in there that you can glean for knowledge or help, that's the definition of win. If there's not, well then it's pure entertainment, right? Laugh at some fat old guy with a chainsaw. And yeah, see, I think that one section of wood there, I'll get my hand in there. I might be able to wedge to that. But oh man, it's about even. I should be able to get that tree to go where I want it to go. The thing that'll make it not do what I want to do is the integrity of the wood there. It may crumble. If it does, well, I have to be prepared to clean up a mess over there. And I'm fine, I'll just pull it out of the tractor. But if I can drop it that direction, that would be good for me. So that's what we're going to endeavor to do. And how this tree goes down doesn't freaking matter. What I'm going to do with my face cut is do the best I can to avoid metal. So I'm going to stress yet again, none of my felling videos are how-to. I think the only how-to concept that I'm going to put into any of my videos is go out and get trained by somebody who knows what they're doing. But I will say, what I do is document these situations, and it's just the approach I use at the time. And some of them work and some of them fail. This might be one that fails, we'll see. But this is not a how-to, and I'm not arrogant enough to spend all my time trying to tell you guys how to do what you already do. You could use my successes and failures as examples maybe, but there's a big difference between documenting what I've done so you all can see and telling you how to do your work, which I will never do. Does want to sit back on those wedges. I'm going to stand out here for just a little bit before I get back in there. And hope I got all the holes with time. Sit and wait. It was pretty much where I wanted it to. So I'm putting a chain around this stump, pretty much in line with that group of trees. And since it's really not a good idea to pull directly sideways with the winch, tip the tractor over, I'm going to pull the tractor up and sort of jackknife it so it's a little bit more in line with this point right here. And let's just see if the rest of the job is as easy and successful as the first part. So is the job done? Got this up here with the rest of them, you know. And the answer is heck no. Now we gotta mark them and buck them up, and then get ready for the guy to come up and grade them, clean up those logs and make them look nice, so that I get a good sale out of them, right? And it took me, I don't know, possibly between 10-15 minutes to get here from where I'm cutting, is the point. And then after you add up the time to pull the log, to prep the log, to get the log up to here on the landing to where you can get it sold, and then wait for the guy to come in and grade the logs and haul them out in the truck, you start adding up all that time, you know, on a per log basis. And when you're doing the onesie twosies like this, culling out the woods, and most of them kind of dangerous, you begin to see how ridiculous that whole argument is about trying to optimize every 5 seconds on every particular cut. Really what's important is to get them up here safely. If it takes me an extra minute or two to do it, well, so be it. Alright, let me see if I can get in there and cut this log free.